Hello, lovely students, and welcome back to English with Gifts. I'd like to introduce you to participles and participial phrases. What are they? A participle is a verb form that can be used as an adjective. I like to remind you that an adjective is a word that gives us more information or describes a noun or a pronoun. It usually either ends in ing or ed. Examples: screeching car, peeled potatoes, pouring rain, pouring cat, overing plane. Now, looking at all of these examples, the first word in each phrase is a participle. A participle is a verb. You can see that each word ends in ing. It's a verb that functions as an adjective. What is the verb in the following sentence? I saw the car speeding down the street. Now, the verb is saw, not speeding. Speeding is the participle. Which is the verb and which is the participle in the following? The screaming child ran from her mother. Is it screaming or ran? The participle is screaming and the verb is ran. Do not forget that a participle is a verb functioning as an adjective. So screaming here is used as an adjective to describe the child, while ran is the action word. Now let's look at how participles are formed. It is formed by adding ed or ing to a verb and using it as an adjective to describe a noun or pronoun. Note that some past tense verbs are irregular, such as written, forgotten, broken, drunk, sung, and lost. These are examples of irregular verbs and they can as well function as a participle. Moving on, what is a participial phrase? Remember that a phrase is a group of related words without a finite verb. A participial phrase consists of a participle and any other complement. For example, adjectives, adverbs, nouns. The phrase always functions as an adjective. Let's look at these examples. Seeing the cat, watching the dog. Living life dangerously are all examples of participial phrases. But I want you to note that anytime you're trying to identify the participial phrase in a sentence, always look out for words that end in ing, ed, or even irregular verbs, making sure that that word is not functioning as the main verb. So it means that aside the participial phrase, in that sentence, there must be a word functioning as a verb. Practice. What are the participial phrases in the following? What keeps skyscrapers standing tall? The participial phrase is standing tall. The main verb is keeps. Note that the main verb will never be part of the participial phrase. The phrase modifies the word skyscrapers. Skyscrapers is a noun. And note that participial phrase function as an adjective, and an adjective usually modifies a noun or a pronoun. Now let's look at another example. Swinging from the trees, the monkey shouted at me. The participial phrase is swinging from the trees. The main verb is shouted, and the phrase modifies the word monkey. Monkey is a noun, and you already know that participial phrases always modify a noun or a pronoun in the sentence. More examples. The woman wearing the red dress lives in the neighborhood. Wearing the red dress is the participial phrase and it modifies the noun woman. Flying through the air, the toddler eyed the finish line. Flying through the air is the participial phrase and it modifies the noun toddler. I saw the monkey swinging from the trees. Swinging from the trees is the participial phrase and it modifies the noun monkey. Fearing being left behind, Tony followed the crowd. Fearing being left behind is the participial phrase and it modifies the noun Tony. It's your turn to practice. I've added 4 sentences here and I want you to find the participial phrases as well as the words they modify. Please type your answers in the comment section below and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next class. Bye.